The University of Cape Town, a historic and renowned institution. Steeped in tradition and fast becoming one of Africa's leading centers of research. It is also home to 24,000 students. Each year there is an arrival of 4,000 first years onto campus, all seeking to kickstart their academic lives. There are many challenges facing new students, and the university has put in place an exciting and comprehensive program to address and overcome these. Orientation aims to make the transition into UCT as smooth as possible. With diverse backgrounds and experiences, students step onto campus with a myriad of expectations, hopes, and fears. Brimming with excitement, freshers are full of questions, as this environment is a totally new one for them, physically, socially, and intellectually.
When the first years arrive here, it is the most, scary, exciting, chaotic.
It's like having 1,200 people at a conference and they have no idea what they're doing.
Fear, insecurity, am I going to make it,
Confusion.
Confusion.
They're excited.
I don't know what I'm doing with my hands.
Dude, how's that anyone acting cool? I've just been in one place my whole life. So coming to Cape Town was really something I was excited about. The city's really cosmopolitan, it's really out there, it's really open. I was really excited to meet new people, find out a lot more about other people and just get the most out of it.
At first I was very nervous, I didn't know what to expect. And when I came here, I never knew anyone, so that was a bit, I felt a bit lonely.
I expected what I see. Yeah, I expected what I see.
You expected what you see.
The primary goal of UCT's orientation program is to plant your feet into the ground as soon as possible. In this period, information is disseminated through small and large group seminars, interactive workshops, and presentations. It is an experiential process and targets the students at a holistic level. UCT is one of the most diverse institutions in the world, as students come not only from South Africa and its surrounding neighbours, but also the rest of the African continent and from beyond its borders. It is therefore critical for students to become acquainted with the diverse cultures on campus and to embrace them.
The issues of race, sexuality,
stereotypes,
to the absolute extreme.
Yeah.
It's a lot of things that a lot of students won't have encountered before from their school experience or just other experience that they will probably encounter here.
I think many, not just some, but many of our first year students coming into the university, they come from a homogeneous cultural background and schooling background. It's for the first time that now they're going to be in this very diverse environment. There's a whole lot of lessons to be learned, so they must just take advantage of that.
Because we come from a school also where we were just one way. We didn't see much of outside. We just followed our religion and what it was about, and that was it. So now we're here, we see people of all races, everything, all religions.
I think it's a great step forward because accepting people for just for who they are. That's one thing that I really was chuffed to hear.
UCT takes the safety and security of its staff and students very seriously. During orientation, first years are introduced to campus security and equipped with extremely useful information, such as the Blue Route Walk and preventative measures for theft.
As time goes on, students tend to not listen anymore, but because we know that it's crucial information, what we do is portray the information through funny skits.
Yeah, we usually do musicals, so we can make it like fun for them. We sing songs that like go with whatever is going on. Modern day. Like so, for example, if someone is getting robbed, we'd be like rah rah rah. So we incorporate songs into the whole thing to make it fun for them, and I think that they really enjoyed it.
They loved it. They raved about it.
Yeah, there was some stuff that I wouldn't have thought about doing or even thinking about when I came, but they dealt with it. Yeah, really well.
The true scope of the university can be mind-boggling to fresh legs. So it takes some time to become physically orientated with where everything is. Students are taken on a thorough campus tour, which includes an exploration of the university's libraries. We prioritize getting students up to speed with where buildings, lecture theatres and offices are, although it will take a few weeks to become accustomed to it all.
Before I came here, I thought that UCT is like going to be this huge place and I'm going to like feel so small when I get here. Everyone's just going to like not notice me and I'm going to have to find my own way around here.
Totally lost. I don't even think I'd ever found my lecture.
Confused. It's good to get lost because it makes you look for things and then you find other things that you're not supposed to find, but then it makes you know where you're supposed to be.
In addition to tours, some faculties opt for a wackier approach, introducing fun and competitive elements with activities such as the treasure hunt and amazing race.
We have to go to different buildings and we're new, so that's the whole thing. We have to find out what's going on UCT. And if we win, if we get the correct thing, we'll get tickets to our braai. So if we don't eat today.
With the amazing race, I thought it was something stupid. Like, I'm not going to run to every building. And when I did it, I was like, I want to do it more. I want to stop. Let's go. Let's go.
To do something on the jump steps in front of everyone. That was like, just for me, I didn't do something in front of anybody that day. I just did it and it was so exciting. I didn't care.
During orientation, students are introduced to a number of key resources which can be of a great help to them during their stay at the university. These include the Discrimination and Harassment Office, the Wellness Centre, where students can consult with a variety of health professionals, the Disability Unit, where a variety of very useful services are offered, should anyone ever find themselves in need of assistance, and the Writing Centre, which everyone should visit at least once. First years also become further acquainted with their faculties by interacting with senior students, who can often share some great pearls of wisdom. Students also receive plenty of academic information pertaining to degree programs, courses, and curriculum structure.
And then another lecturer came in and he showed us the possibilities of what we could do with our degrees and what exactly we can branch out into, and if we're interested in this, what company to look at and what to specialize in.
To ensure students receive the best standard of education possible, several tests are administered to measure academic, numeracy and computer skills. There is also a beneficial introduction to the library and its resources, ensuring that students can conduct their research with efficiency and confidence.
They actually get you really, really excited to go and learn, which takes a lot.
UCT is a strong advocate of responsible health behaviours, and as such, invests heavily in the promotion of holistic wellness. This includes free HIV/AIDS testing, as well as access to trained counsellors. We want our students to flourish within the environment, and so we equip them with the knowledge and necessary tools to empower them when making decisions.
I think the standpoint that UCT has taken is that we'd rather make people aware of the things that are dangerous out there than they've sit back and say, oh wow, our students didn't know about this. That's why all of them have fallen prone to this.
You find all different kinds of students. Some students have never been exposed to such talks, and when they get here, it's really scary for them. And so they tend to feel a bit uncomfortable.
The 8 and 6 talk was more interesting for me because it's like stuff I didn't know of. It was very interesting to know a lot of stuff.
Yo! The text talk, that was a bit over the top.
It was a bit graphic, yeah. We didn't know
too many details that I don't think we should talk about it.
Yeah. Rather know about it, know that it exists.
With a strong emphasis on information and interaction, UCT focuses on keeping the student engaged throughout the whole process of orientation.
This is the environment of self-management and the ability to go out and access the resources that are there.
And the more I learn about students, the more I realize how critical this period is in getting them to understand that they are absolutely responsible for themselves.
When they're able to say, I need help, and they ask for help, they're going to accelerate towards success.
It is that level of engagement with the university that often determines success or not.
Before students can officially launch their degrees, they must first register with their faculties. This ensures that the correct course selections have been made, and that students are following the most practical and beneficial academic path.
Okay, well, I think registration is very much admin-based. I mean, you don't really get much out of it, and it gets quite confusing because you're sent all over the place. Yeah, it's one of those necessary things that you have to do, and it's important to get it right because it can affect the whole of your degree. So while it's boring, just make sure you register for the right courses and that you're on track to graduate.
To ensure a smooth and efficient registration, students are firmly encouraged to arrive fully prepared. 2,000 of our first years move into student accommodation when they arrive onto campus. Indeed, it can be a rather chaotic time, as freshers transport their whole lives in one suitcase. Being away from home for the first time does take some getting used to, but there is plenty of support available to assist in any way possible. UCT has ensured that the students feel comfortable when they arrive, and there are numerous activities planned to facilitate social well-being amongst the new arrivals.
It's a very busy time, but at the same time, it's a very rewarding time. And it's rewarding because of those people who have made a contribution to ensuring that our students come in and are well looked after.
I have been teary-eyed since I got here. My husband fully expects me to weep the whole way home.
Well, it's the first time he's leaving home, and for me it's mixed feelings. It's going to be a phase that we'll gradually get used to.
This is a centre of excellence, and I think it will be recognised all around the world. And I think he'll meet some interesting people. I think he'll benefit from his development here.
You know, this morning we checked into Rochester, and it was like, okay, Mum, Dad, you can carry on. You know, I've got friends to make, and you know, I've just got to get on with things. And now she's ecstatic. Yeah.
I think this is a really good place. If you look at the Jammy Shuttle, if you look at the quality of the reses and the sub-wardens, and all the different support mechanisms that are in place here, yeah, sure, they're going to have a hard time adjusting because moving from home is a big change. But there's a lot of stuff here to help them.
It looks a good place. I'm pleased he came.
To ensure a fully balanced student, UCT offers a vast and exciting range of sporting, social and cultural activities. These expand the life of the student beyond the academic, giving them the opportunity to pursue fun and interesting hobbies, sports and social events. Just try not to choose them all.
Our biggest involvement is over a period of 3 days. We pack out Jammy Plaza, and we have every society at UCT sell themselves to UCT students, and we have thousands and thousands of students signing up to these societies.
And participation in some of these areas of opportunities for students allows the student to explore themselves as a person, develop further their leadership capacity, the talents that they come with.
What these societies build is character, emotional intelligence, the things that you will need in the workplace.
And we always encourage students to lead balanced, healthy lifestyles, and naturally sports and cultural activities form part of a balanced lifestyle. And so yes, so we just try and encourage it and get students excited and enthusiastic about it, and try and make it as accessible as possible.
I remember with those signing ups, I was going crazy. I think there was one, benevolence, and something like that.
You even know what benevolence means, Chief?
a lot of students who get involved at a school level can do everything. They can excel academically and, be students that get distinctions. They can get involved in several, sporting activities. When I got to university, I thought I was going to be able to do the same thing. And I realized, hold on, I just don't have the time or the intellectual capacity to be able to do that.
Because you can't join you can't sign up for everything. So but yeah, the variety was very nice.
He signed up for so many societies. When you saw his timetable, he realized he couldn't go to one of them. So he registered from each one of them.
The Freshers Braai is the university's official welcome to all of the first years. It is a massive event where excited students come together to meet, socialize, and have a fantastic time. UCT is proud to host a great experience in an alcohol-free environment.
Wow! Yeah, it was awesome!
After all the important stuff has been done and we've received whatever talks from whoever, they can just sort of relax and enjoy the sort of party and social aspect that is very much a part of being at university.
They can bond with everyone else who's also they went in the same boat. They're all new, they're all from out of town, they have no clue what's going on, and it's a way for them to bond so that when they come to their first lecture, there's someone that they know who's there.
With fun, games, entertainment, and prizes, students always have fond memories of the Freshers Braai.
Got the people on stage to come and do the dance. That was really funny. Oh yeah,
that was most exciting. Something I didn't ever experience before, but it was the best. I think I couldn't sleep that night. I had to tell everyone at home.
And finally, the biggest party of the year.
We had the Freshers Braai. It was like all UCT students get ready for the big bash.
Yeah.
Hosted by RAG, the Big Bash brings together thousands of students, which marks the end of orientation and kicks off their first year at UCT. We bring in some of the country's biggest DJs and performing artists, and all proceeds are donated to Shawco.
Big Bash was really cool. It was really cool, it was like one big party, lots of DJs, food, drinks.
Big Bash ended too soon. The name Big Bash is too small. The name Big Bash is too small.
"99% of my education has not been through my degree. It has been through meeting different people, through being exposed to different ideas, it's just different ways of living."
My message would be that they push their own boundaries, they have new experiences, they get to know people that they wouldn't otherwise meet.
First year is probably the year you can have the most fun, and you basically balance and you find who you are and you learn who you are, and that's basically why first year is so important, because we want to help them orientate to make them realize their potential and who they could possibly be.
Seek the help when you need it. Don't wait till it's too late. And ask. There are people all around the university to help, and don't keep it all to yourself.
The fact that so many students stay on here as postgraduates, so many students get involved in all sorts of things that they don't have to get involved in, tells me that they're thriving on the actual experience of being a UCT student.
I think the first years without orientation would definitely be lost. I think they wouldn't know where to start or where to end. Orientation is just generally a great icebreaker for all students. It's a wonderful way to get involved and be welcomed into the university.
Without orientation, they would be coming in, they would be floundering for the first week or two, even longer, before they start thinking, okay, I know what's expected of me. So orientation is vital.
Once a first year is able to say, I must work when I have to work and I must play when I have to play, and does not play when they have to work, they are guaranteed success.
Speak to any university graduate, speak to any professional, and they will tell you that their time at university was the best time of their lives. I have no doubt it will be the best time of your life, so have a lot of fun and balance the work with all of the fun and the friendships that you will form and that will last you throughout your life.